What is your true north? I was on a call today. It's the Open Service Community. It's OSC. It's a group of technology leaders, ITSM professionals, some folks who have been in this industry a very, very long time with lots of experience come together to talk about things that are going on in the ITSM world and the IT landscape and technology. And today, the topic was actually on mentorship and very lively discussion. People talking about the programs they've been a part of, programs they've started, the benefits, the value, the different components that go into mentorship, whether it's formal or informal. And there was this concept that was brought up towards the end of the call and chat and talking back and forth. And there's some really good insight that was being provided. And it was this concept of true north. The reality for technology leaders today is we are not living in the same landscape, in the same world that we were living in 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. We are not living in a world today in technology that we're going to be living in 2, 3, 5, 10 years from now. There is a lot of unknowns when it comes to technology. There's a lot of unknowns in what's going to evolve, how AI is going to impact things, how agentic AI is going to change the landscape of what we have to do, the work we do as IT leaders. That's absolutely true. But what doesn't change is true north. Now, obviously, technology is going to change, but true north shouldn't. Now, what do I mean by this? I think it's important to define your terms. The most passionate thing that I talk about when it comes to technology leadership is this idea of servant leadership. And one of the core fundamental beliefs of a servant leader, one of the convictions that drives a servant leader, is that purpose matters. Now, this is going to be true in your organization, within your teams. The purpose that you are serving matters. But I think fundamentally, as individuals, it's even more true for us. The purpose that we're trying to serve should drive everything that we're doing. And so when I say true north, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about who you want to show up to be every day, who's the person you want to be, how do you want to interact with other people, what's the impact you want to make on those that you get to serve, whether that's in the role of wife, husband, friend, grandma, grandpa, uncle, mentor, mentee. How do you want to show up? And who do you want to be? So my true north, I have it written down on my desk. It's purpose statement. And I'll read it to you, because I do not have it memorized word for word, but I have it in front of me every day. So I will aim to glorify God above all else. In all that I say and do, I will strive to love, serve, and encourage others selflessly, being disciplined and acting with humility. And underneath that, I have some bullet points that say, I will be humble, I will be a servant, I will be an encourager, I will be an intentional husband and father, I will be disciplined, I will bring value to people, I will leave things better than I found them. So that statement, that mission statement, that purpose statement is my true north. And as we were discussing mentorship, something really stood out to me in all of the points people were making, and it was really good dialogue, is, man, we really, as individuals, are responsible for our growth. We're responsible for who we become, because ultimately who we are is not a result of simply the role we have, the title we have, the work we do every day. Who we are starts with what we believe to be true, what we think about, because that's going to drive the actions that we take day to day. And it's so critical that we understand the bigger picture of who we want to be. How do we want to show up for people? How do we want to serve people? How do we want to be remembered? Now, we don't have full control over all of these things, But the reality is, we have control over our true north. So, 1 degree shift you can make this week. End your week, over the weekend, think about it. What is your true north? What is your true north? And once you know that, you can ask the people in your life, the mentors that you have around you, to help make sure you stay on the right path, you make the decisions to achieve as close as you possibly can what that true north is. So, appreciate you listening. Appreciate you tuning in to another just rambling, if you will, of my thoughts and what's on my mind. That being said, figure it out. Identify your true north. Let that belief of who you want to be impact everything else you do. And as always, go serve someone today. See you in the next one.